Monday, June 24th. Finished up the trading day today at 10:25ish. I'm just going to go through a few of my trades, do a bit of a review. Started off not great, a couple losers right in a row right off the open there. I started with looking for a short right here, looking for that 5-minute lower high and continuation. Didn't work out. It's a good trade. It was an inside bar break there. I'll take those. I like those. And then while I was journaling that trade, I missed the long opportunity right here, which triggered a little bit of FOMO, and I doubled my position size here. Not great, not happy about that, which caused me to have half the stop loss that I normally do, which just led to it being stopped out. I just didn't have enough room to move. Would have been a nice little trade there. I was going to enter on the 5-minute consolidation, and the 15-minute consolidation would have been a nice little move up there with my trade plan. The next thing that I did there was, we're just looking for a 15-minute lower high versus the high over here. So we're looking for a 15-minute low. I was thinking, all right, 15-minute lower high, and then we go down, which was right. And I did get the trade after, but I made a couple stupid entries in this candle. I didn't wait for the candle to close. I just thought, we're giving all this back. We're just going to keep dropping. So I entered, stopped out, entered again, stopped out. I realized at this point, all right, I've got some FOMO, I've got some revenge trading going on. I am not trading well. Take a step back. And then I FOMO'd into one more trade. So, you know how that goes. So ended up working out well. I entered here on this candle. It went up, turned red. I entered short, put my stop above that candle, and it did fall pretty nicely. That first entry, not happy about it. Wasn't with my game plan. That was the FOMO entry. Didn't like it. I just said to myself, all right, I gotta stop this. This is not right. I gotta stick to the plan. I gotta enter on candle consolidation that's my trigger for entry. So I entered one here, and then I entered one on the new low of day as well. Ended up being a 12-hour trade there. I scaled out at 20 points, 30 points, 40 points, a couple of different entries and exits. Worked out well. Happy with the trade as a whole, not happy with my initial position or my FOMOing trying to get into the position. I should have just waited for right here, entered there, and if I wanted maybe another entry as it moved lower, once I could get risk-free in the trade. So it was an okay. I gave that one like a 3 out of 5 stars. Initial entry not great. Rest of the trade management decent. I realized that I had this FOMO. I had all these losses here, and then I FOMO'd in, revenge traded into another trade. Worked out well. I need to take a break, so I walked away. I set a timer for 15-20 minutes, something like that. I think ended up being on for almost half an hour, just outside with the dog, got some fresh air, listened to music. Came back, and then I noticed, this really looks like a bit of a megaphone here. We're just, it's not perfect, but we're getting kind of these higher highs to lower lows to higher highs, just wider and wider. So I'm looking for a short at this point. I know that I don't need a whole lot more after this nice giant win there to reach my Daymaker. So I say, all right, I'm only going to aim for what will get me to my Daymaker, and I'll be done. I've had some tilt today. I'm not going to try and be greedy. I'm not going to try and get a whole lot in here. So I entered my first position here with the candle break, which is part of my game plan. Inside bar bear break, stop over up here. It was a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Then we had another 5-minute inside bar here. Entered again with a 2 to 1 risk to reward. Brought my stop down, so the whole trade my max risk was capped there with my average was here. My stop was around there as well. So it was risk free on the second entry. Ended up closing this one out at 32 points, and then this one ended up being 20. So it ended up being basically just a 5-hour trade there. I was confident with this being a megaphone, which I was right. It came down, basically to what I had drawn. I mean, but I knew that I had this till I needed to be done. I didn't need to be greedy. I just wanted to make my Daymaker and be done. So I took my profit there, happy about that. If I wasn't trading, if I wasn't going to be done for the day, I absolutely would have moved my stop down probably, twice as much, and then re-entered, on this bounce here, 5-minute lower high. That's a nice entry down to that trend line, and then I would have, again, looked long here with we just tapped that trend line, looking up to, at least the open, take profit at the open, yesterday's low area, and then have a runner to see if we can get back up to the top of that megaphone. Not a big fan of megaphones, but I did recognize that one, and I'm happy about how that played out. 6 trades total today, 2 wins, 4 losses, 0 break-evens. That's a 33.3% win rate. So this one was a 1 to 5 risk to reward, and this one ended up being, because I had doubled my size there, cut my stop in half, ended up being a 12-hour trade. Should have been much smaller, but FOMO'd in, worked out fine. But things to work on. I did notice that my mental state today was okay. It started out great. I wrote down I had a 7.5 out of 10 mental state to start the day. Then after those couple of losses in a row, revenge trading, there's a 5 out of 10. Took a break, came back, reassessed. All right, 7 out of 10. I'm good to go. Let's keep on trading, and then that ended up working out well. Overall, grade this day as a B+. There was some revenge trading. I ended up going a little bit on tilt, but I caught it, which is a plus. And then I ended the day with nice trades, not being greedy, small wins, not looking for big swings. And I'm done, done at 10:25ish, 10:30. I've been just reviewing for the last 45 minutes or so. I'm going to do a little bit more review, what I could have done better, and what things that I can improve on, and then I'll spend the rest of the day doing whatever. Work the next 2 days, so no trading there, and then probably back Thursday, Friday. We'll see how the week goes.